2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And a chance to check out our Rookie of the Year list. Some incredible talent entering the league. He's hanging towards the back of the pack in the early goings. But there's still time left for him to have a breakout performance.
To be mentioned in the top 10 of a strong rookie class says a lot about his potential.
Yeah, he has a huge upside. If he continues to work on the fundamentals and refine his game, there's no telling how far he can go.
And now Austin's starting group. And it's Goose in at center, filling out the middle. And for Las Vegas, and it's Flash in at the 5. Stan, as a coach, what's the best way to instill confidence in your players?
Well, Brian, I don't know that as a coach you can instill confidence in them, but what you can do is prepare them for every situation in the game so that they're not having to think about what they should do. They know and they're prepared to execute.
Here's B-Trade. Here's D. Pass to Freak. The 3. And he buries his first look.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Goose. Jacks up a 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Flash. Pass to Freak. Five to shoot. Here's B-Trade. Here's D. And a miss there on the triple.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Here's the Cobra. Flash grabs the miss. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. And a nice finish on the layup.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Pass to the Cobra. Here's Goose. And another 3 for Austin.
Impressive offensive versatility for big. He can show you a variety of looks.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. For Austin, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. From downtown, and another 3 for Austin.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Here's Las Vegas, trailing by 4.
And that was a tough loss. 1 or 2 breaks go their way, and it's a totally different outcome.
Yeah, it's often a game of very slim margins, and those close losses somehow sting even more.
Pass to Banks. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. For Las Vegas, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Freak passes to Freak. This one for 3. He got a piece of it. Here's Fresh. Here's Silk. Pass to Fresh from the arc. D pulls it in.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. To the left side wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Freak. Austin grabs a miss.
And I'll tell you, that was not an easy environment to play in. It was a hostile crowd on the road, but it didn't bother them at all.
Give a lot of credit to this coaching staff for preparing them for that kind of environment. They went in and just executed their game plan.
Count that bucket.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Here's D. With the 10-footer. And the jumper is on the mark. For Austin, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Fresh, the pass to the Cobra. Here's Silk.
Las Vegas foul call. Number 4.
MP is checked in for Las Vegas. Davis, he's checked in for Austin.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
And it's Austin with the ball. Pass to Silk. Just 5 to shoot. Nails the baby hook. Silk's got his second basket of the night.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Here's Freak. He's got 6. And there's the turnover. Pass goes out of bounds. All right, let's take a look back at last season and see the teams who collected the most second chance points.
Second chance points were crucial to their offensive production, so they worked to maximize that strength.
And Las Vegas making a change here. Griffin's checked in. Austin leading by 3. Pass to the Cobra. From deep. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Here's Betray in his last outing with 12 points. 13 feet out. Second chance effort. And he stays with it.
Relentless effort creates the second chance opportunity.
For Austin, they've got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Fresh, the pass to the Cobra. Pass to Fresh. The rebound by Haywood.
This is not his quarter. He needs to give up some touches and recalibrate.
Here's Freak. 15 in his last outing.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Betray, the pass to Freak. Now here's MP, guarded closely. Freak. No good from outside. Austin leading by 4. Here's Silk. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Silk's got 6 points.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
1:27 left to play in the first quarter. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Austin?
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
Second free throw, no good. For Austin, they've gotten 7 of their first 12 shots to go. Here's Fresh. Last game for him, he had 14. Davis, the pass to Banks. Here's Fresh for 3. Jones grabs the board.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Now here's Jones. Griffin outside. MP outside. Oh, he tries a 3. Davis with a rebound. Austin leading by 6. Down low. Here's Junior. Jones with the block. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Here's Fresh. Still without a bucket. Ooh, another miss. He's 0 for 6 in this contest.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis. 7 seconds left to play in the first. Griffin outside.
Whoa! He just got it off in time! That was close. Now, he doesn't panic in these situations.
He released it just in the nick of time. What a shot.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Austin ahead, leading by just 2. We've got more, and it's been a close one. Austin ahead. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Austin so far, guys.
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Yeah, and when you're hitting threes early, that opens up the floor and really helps your offense.
On the court for Austin, we've got Davis, and it's Banks in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
Here's Fresh. Back to Davis. Pass to Fresh. There's the 3. Good. And the assist goes to Junior. Fresh has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Here's D. Back to Griffin. And here's Jones. Now here's Griffin. MP left side. From 9 feet out, the putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. Here's Fresh. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Freaks got 6 rebounds in the game. To the right side. Pass to Griffin. Here's D. Left side Jones. Over Nance. Austin grabs a miss. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Las Vegas team.
Last year, this team got the better of them in the season series, so they're looking to correct that. Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
2 shots.
First one falls. Stan, LeBron James is widely regarded as one of the most intelligent players in the league. Who else stands out to you as far as basketball IQ?
No, Brian, that's a tough question. There's so many of them. Nikola Jokic, Luka Doncic. There's just so many intelligent guys in this league. Fans that think it's all about athleticism don't understand how intelligent the best players are.
Griffin passes to D. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in.
Austin foul call. Davis. First personal foul. First team foul.
The 3. Sinks it from distance.
Well, that's just excellent offense. If the defense is giving that up, you've got to take it.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And Las Vegas making a change here. And Austin shooting about 47%. A nice number. To the paint. Here's Nance. Yes. And it's Junior picking up the assist. Nance has gotten 4 this quarter.
Great find, leading his teammate right to the bucket.
Haywood passes to Freak. Let's go with a 3. Banks pulls it in. Austin leading by 4. Pass to Junior. Fresh the pass to Davis. And here's Junior outside. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Here's Freak. He has 6. The 3 is up. Another miss for him. He's 2 for 6.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Las Vegas foul call. Haywood. First
Austin
personal foul,
shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Shooting for Austin. Weaver taking 2 shots.
No good on that one. So both teams making some changes here. And he sinks the second.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Griffin passes to B-Train. Here's Freak. And drilled from 6 feet. Freak's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Ooh, tough to stop once he gets inside. He's a beast.
Griffin against Junior. He puts up a 3. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Pass to B-Train. Jones from outside. Knocks down the long J. Jones has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Austin leading by 3. Davis with a screen on Griffin. Junior passes to Goose. And here's Davis. Junior outside. 4-3. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field. For Las Vegas, they've gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Coach, when you look at the best defensive teams, what's the balance between IQ, the smarts for the game, versus effort?
Well, Brian, it's both. You know, I mean, the effort is a given. You're not going to get anything done in the game without effort. But to be a good defensive team, you have to be smart. You have to understand your opponents, their tendencies, both as a team and as individuals. And if you do that, you can cover up for a lot in terms of just raw athleticism.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. For Austin, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. The Cobra passes to Junior. Here's Fresh. There's the triple. Good. And the assist goes to Junior. Junior's got 3 assists tonight.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's gonna make you pay.
Freak passes to Haywood. Pass to Freak from outside the arc. On target from range. Freak's got 9 points.
He's already got 9 points from three-point range. They need to pay attention to him wherever he is.
Junior outside. And rejected. B-Train, pass to Freak. Here's Flash. Here's B-Train. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Personal foul, third team
Almost converts despite the contact.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
That one drops. He ties it up. Here's Fresh. He's got 7. Pass to Banks. It's tipped. On the break. Here's Freak. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Las Vegas.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And on top of that, they've been dialed in from deep. And if they keep it up, it could be a big night for them.
For Austin, they've gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Junior passes to Goose. Back to Junior. Here's the Cobra. He has 6. And once again, off the mark by Austin.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Pass to Freak. Here's D. Here's Flash. And Goose pulls it down. 1:41 left in the first half. And here's Junior. And there's the screen. Can they get it? Shot's good by the Cobra. The Cobra's got 9 points.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Here's Freak. He's got 9. Pass to Flash. Here's Freak. Here's B-Train. Freak passes to D. Clock at 4. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. For Austin, they've gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. There's 47 seconds left in the second period. To the middle. Here's Silk. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. B-Train's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Freak. Pass to B-Train. Here's D. Takes a 3. He can't hit that time.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Silk. He's got 6. Floats one up. Blocked. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Here's the Cobra. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. The Cobra's got 5 points in the quarter. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Austin ahead. They're up by 2. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
And it's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drum roll, please. And thinking about the shot. Nice draw.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket. You know what I was just thinking about, fellas? The NBA has lots of bright lights, maybe too bright for some.
Speaking of bright, Ernie, can we wear sunglasses on the set? You know, I'm looking at Shaq's head, and it's really, that wax he put on his head, oh my God, it's just glaring in my eyes.
Well, it deflects away the hair.
They've had the hot hand from deep, so I'm giving these guys the green light. Keep riding the perimeter game until they take it away.
They've sure made it look easy at times. What a half. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. And it's Las Vegas with the ball. 2-point game. And it's Freak in at the 4. Pass to Flash. Here's Freak. No good on the 3. Freak's gone 3 of 8 tonight from the field. And for Austin, they've got Junior. And it's Goose in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Well, Las Vegas is shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Here's Flash. Shot from the low block. And off the glass. That one's good. Flash has got his second bucket of the night.
Well, it's nice to see your guys taking and making the shots as you design it, especially the shots you should make.
Pass to the Cobra. Drops in the 3. The Cobra's got 14 points for the game.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Here's B-Trey. He's got 5. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Flash. Misses, and you know he wants that one back.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
To the inside. Here's Silk. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Now it's a 5-point Austin lead.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Pass to Flash. Here's D. Here's Flash. Oh, what a finish in traffic! My goodness!
It can be frustrating as a defender to be that tight on your man and still give up the lay-in.
And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Austin making a switch here. Showing the numbers from last NBA season, the leaders in team steals.
And this is a team that takes great pride in being aggressive on the defensive end. They take good risk and know when to go after opportunities for steals.
Here's Banks. No made baskets yet. Here's Silk. Shot clock at 6. He trades it as the shot clock ticks down. Silk's got 4 points in the quarter.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
Pass to B-Train. Here's Freak. Here's D. Counted from distance. D's got 6 points.
Well, the defense has got to play him a lot tighter there. He's just too good of a three-point shooter.
Silk, the pass to Banks. Here's Silk. 10 points for him. To the wing, right side. Here's the Cobra. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. For Las Vegas, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Fades back. Here's Flash. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And growing up in California, Stan, when did you first fall in love with the game of basketball?
Well, Brian, my dad coached for a long time, and I just remember going to his practices and going to his games. I can't remember a time where I didn't love the game.
Now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. And Austin shooting the ball at 48% so far. Here's Silk. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
The line for Austin. Number 6, 2 shots.
Shooting two.
And he makes a first. So he picks up just one from the line that time.
Couldn't put them in the lead, but at least does enough to tie it up.
D, the pass to Freak. Here's the three. Banks pulls it in. Banks has got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's the Cobra. He's got 14. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
Personal foul.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
At the line for Austin. Number 10, at the line for 1.
One shot.
And that one misses. For Las Vegas, they've gone 4 of 8 in the third. Stolen. Here's Silk. 11 points in the game. Here's the floater. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
No debate there. He got hammered.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Austin?
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from
Take a
deep.
break.
And
Take a break.
until the defense offers
shots.
more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
Well, another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration.
And the first one at the line is good. Both shots good from the strike. Now here's Griffin.
Austin foul called. Next, first personal foul, second team foul.
Here's Freak. 9 points in the game. 6 to shoot. MP against Nance. Again the miss by Las Vegas. Junior outside. Pass to Nance. Fires for 3. And once again off the mark by Austin. It's intercepted. Here's Goose. Flash grabs the miss. Flash has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's D. He has 6. Here's Flash. From deep, MP. Austin grabs a miss. Banks has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Junior outside. Pass to Silk. powers it through.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. On the wing, MP. He's guarded by Nance. Haywood passes to Flash. Howard down after the assist led him to the lane.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with
Timeout,
purpose.
timeout. Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Substitution on the court.
.57 left in the third quarter. Here's Silk. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
Shooting for Austin. Number 6 at the line for 1.
And the free throw, no good.
Well, we're seeing a different version of him in this half, taking a more direct approach. He didn't have a single free throw in the first half.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Griffin passes to Freak. Shot clock at 5. Back to Griffin. Pass to Flash. Here's Freak. Puts up a 3. Knocks down the triple. Freak's got 12.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Fresh the pass to Davis. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Davis. 1 shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
Las Vegas trails by 8. Freak passes to Griffin. Here's Freak. 41 seconds left in the third. The three-pointer off the mark. On offense, here's Austin. They're on a 14-5 run. Junior passes to Nance. Here's Fresh. He's got 7. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. He's made 1 and missed 1 so far at the line.
At the line for Austin. Weaver taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Good on both. Here's Freak. He's got 12.
Man, the defender really went after him.
First personal foul, third team foul.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
Number 2, taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. He's off on the second. Fires away from way outside. That shot off. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Boston ahead, up 9. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Here's Junior. They've got Griffin, and it's Flash in at the 5 down low. Now Junior. Pass to Fresh. Lets it go from deep. Jones grabs the board.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
They set the pick, and here's Griffin outside. Hits the trifecta.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Junior with it.
Las Vegas foul call. Number 3, fourth personal foul, first team foul. Now into the lineup for Las Vegas, number 13, Warner.
Here's Junior. Here's Fresh. A little mid-range shot is up. Outside for Davis. Fires in the triple.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Freak passes to Jones, inside. Here's Freak. They set the screen, fires the 3. Banks pulls it in.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
Here's Fresh from behind the arc. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Outside Jones. Here's Freak, covered by Junior. Here's Freak. Gets a very good look and converts.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Here's Banks. Pass to Davis. Over MP. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Freak's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Jones feels it out. Off target from 3-point range. And Davis has got the ball here for Austin. Nance finds Junior. Now Davis. And here's Junior. Pass to Fresh. Fires from deep. Yes. And it's Junior picking up the assist. Junior's got 6 assists in the game. Las Vegas calls timeout. Now that we have a few years of reference, it's safe to say the NBA play-in tournament has been a roaring success, Grant.
Yeah, I agree, BA. And people forget it was created in the peak of the pandemic. The league set up a lifeline for teams that lost key players to COVID, but it has turned into something much, much greater.
keeping us updated from the sideline. Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Las Vegas's coach going over their plan during the break. He questioned his team's effort, asking them, should I put in the bench right now? Wake up, guys. We can still win this game, but I need you all to play like you believe you can. Not exactly a fun huddle to listen on, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
Not exactly a fun huddle to listen on, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And it's Las Vegas with the ball. Down by 12. Kicks it out to MP. Pass to Jones. Here's Freak. Again, the miss by Las Vegas. For Austin, they've gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. The Cobra can't hit. For Las Vegas, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Screen by MP. Here's Betray. Check by Davis. And Jones, good for 3.
But when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
Austin leading by 9. Pass to the Cobra. Outside Davis. With some arc. That one's good for 2.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Here's Betray. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. For Austin, they've gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Here's Fresh. Oh, not wasted any time in taking the shot and hitting it.
Tremendous offensive execution. Just trying to get as many clean looks as possible.
Now here's MP. Pass to Freak. Here's Betray. Clock at 6. Here's Freak. There's the block. And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Austin making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
Austin making a switch here. Shot clock at 2. 3-pointer. D can't get it to go.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Weaver. B-Train clears it away. B-Train's got 5 rebounds in the game. MP outside. Here's B-Train. Back to MP. There's a screen. Oh, from deep. Nails it from beyond the arc.
A good sign for them is the work they've done on the offensive glass this half.
Austin leading by 8. Fresh, the pass to the Cobra. Here's Silk. Beyond the arc. And Freak pulls it down. Freak's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Betray. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul, first team foul. At the line for 2, please.
And he knocks down the first one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And those were big shots. At this point in the game, you can't afford to leave any points at the line.
Pass to the Cobra. Here's Silk. Hey, expanding his range. And Freak pulls it down. 2:42 left to play in the fourth. Shoots. And that one's good. B-Train. There's a minute 34 left in the final quarter. Here's Fresh. The 15-footer is good.
When the defense gives you room, take it. Don't pass up the shot.
Las Vegas trails by 6. Here's B-Train. There's a screen. Pass to Flash. Here's Freak. 4 on the clock. Here's B-Train. Here's an 8-footer. Cash! And now they trail by just 4.
The defense lets him off the hook and gives up 2 points because of it.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the fourth. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Number 2, first personal foul, second
And we
team
have
foul.
to take another look at that block.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Cleaves, fourth personal foul, third team foul. Shooting for Austin, number 6, at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the second of 2 is good. And that puts him up 5. Las Vegas calls timeout. To the paint. Flash. Off with the layup. On offense, here's Austin. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Goose passes to the Cobra. Plenty of room to knock down that one.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
So we see Austin getting the win here. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that'll do it, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. As we leave, we present our player of the game.